The state government has defended a heavily censored report into youth detention centres, saying Crown law decided what could be made public. It comes as a former guard adds his voice to criticisms about the review, saying he was never interviewed over complaints he made about colleagues using excessive force.
Graham Pattel can't forget the way one boy was targeted by guards during a 9-month stint at Cleveland Youth Detention Centre.
You could call them thugs, but they were all working as a team and they were covering up the incidents of what they were doing to that young person. They were using excessive force on him.
Mr Patel says double handcuffs were standard. He lost his job not long after voicing concerns, but he was never interviewed for the review into detention centres.
I'm very disappointed with it.
He says he's frustrated with the report, that he didn't have his say and that large parts have been redacted. But he says some of the recommendations will make a difference.
Independent inspectors, I welcome that. I also welcome the CTV footage, that from now on that any CTV footage will not allow to be erased.
The Attorney-General says Crown law decided which parts should be blacked out. She wouldn't confirm whether some of the censored images showed a young person being hogtied.
It is distressing to see young people who are having to be restrained, who are having to be ground stabilised.
The opposition blames political motives for the censorship.
There is secrecy upon secrecy in this report. It's not worth the paper it's written on, and that's after half the paper it's written on has been redacted.
Guards at Cleveland are still absorbing the 2 reports released yesterday. The ABC's been told they want successful changes in their workplace and are hopeful the government will follow through on the recommendations. Guard Grant Oakland still doesn't know if he'll ever regain sight in his eye, injured during a violent riot at Cleveland last year. His wife says he's still in pain and often angry.
The system and his workplace let him down. It should never have happened.
She says he's unlikely to return to work. Leonie Mellor, ABC News, Brisbane.